Welcome. In a moment is another of my very short video clips, which gives a glimpse into my own journey from 2020 when I lost my job as my position became redundant, just at the beginning of that time. And I share it in an unscripted, informal way because it was something that was on my heart. I wanted to put it down there and then because I knew that it would come into some of my material and also just be publicly available out on YouTube and Instagram. But it's a long, short story. But the point of it is to make sure that if you do have redundancy looming, even in preparation just for the realities of life, make sure you know what's in the bank and what debts you have so that you know you can service your debts and your living costs out of whatever you might get with a redundancy. And if you're already made redundant, it's a call to action to sort out your debts, and also a reminder that it's only a step in the journey because you are going to come out of this on the other end. This redundancy came out of nowhere. And the first thing I did, funnily enough, was send a text to my wife, who lived a long way away. And I said, well, hey, maybe this is an opportunity to do something different. Because I'd been in my job, I'd been in the same career in the digital space, what was called data processing, then information technology, then information systems, or vice versa. And now digital first, digital and cloud, all those good things. Anyway, I sent a text saying, maybe now I can do something differently. Because back in 1997, I had taken a year off work and pursued some studies in theology, of all things. And I'd been involved in a project there, which had been really the most rewarding of my life, and it made the most of my project management skills and of my sense of community in a country which had decades of injustice and resulted in poverty on an extreme scale and 30% unemployment, etc. Anyway, I rambled just a bit. The point being, I saw this as an opportunity. It was the beginning of COVID. I said to the company while I was negotiating, guys, you can see what's coming actually, and I expect it'll take 6 months for me to get work. And therefore, the pittance that I was being offered was a pittance, and that was improved, which meant that I knew exactly what I had in the bank at the beginning of that year. So, point number one to anybody thinking about the fear of redundancy, make sure you know what you have in the bank, what you spend, where you spend it, what are luxuries, what are not. And that's so easy now with digital banking that as your purchases go through, you can flag them as essential, non-essential, eating out, entertainment. There's a category for spontaneous impulse buying. And that's all great. And you can see how much you spend with the online. You can see really how much junk, and you can look back over all your orders of the last year that were done online and go and see what you really needed or didn't need.